I am of the opinion that Professor Kithure Kindiki will not go to the ballot with William Ruto in 2027. And in this video, I'm going to give you 2 chunks of evidence that confirm this to be true. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Exhibit A. When it comes to matters impeachment or firing, the last person you ever want to defend you or be in your corner is Senator Cherargei, or Omunyambi the Great as Nelson Harvey would call him. And there's perfectly good reason why this is the case. You see, when Gachagua was being impeached, Cherargei rushed to his defense and even said that Gachagua will not be going anywhere anytime soon. In fact, here is Cherargei visiting Gachagua in the chambers when he was at the Senate for his impeachment trial. Now in the end, what happened? Gachagua was impeached even by Cherargei himself. And now the traitor is back. This time Cherargei is defending Kindiki. Just listening to this.
Wewe usijali. Mimi I want to tell, niliona watu wengine wakiongea wakisema at in case tukienda negotiation na broad base. Sisi tuko broad base. Lakini kuna viti mbili hatuwezi ongelea kwa coalition. President William Ruto na Professor Kithure Kindiki. I want to tell them waombe zile viti vingine mpaka ya mzee ametaa. Lakini tukienda any negotiation in building a coalition going into the future of 2027 to 2032, the Deputy President of His Excellency Dr. William Ruto is Professor Senator Kithure Abraham Kindiki, kwa sababu ya shukrani yetu kwa kusimama na kijana yetu Rais William Ruto. So I want to tell wenzangu, kama ni wale tuko broad base, kama ni wale wanataka tufanye kazi pamoja, viti yote mbili ya juu ya rais na deputy shaenda.
The moment Cherargei opened his mouth to defend Kindiki, to me that was a sign that Kindiki is going home. You know, it reminds me of a company I worked for. Kulikuwa na jamaa alikuwa na swara sana. This guy, ukiona amekuwa rafiki ya mtu, huyu mtu hatakaa. And he's not even in management. He's not even a snitch. He's not putting out a bad word against you. But ni mtu ako na swara. Atakaa na mtu amekuwa marafiki, huyo mtu anafutwa kwa hiyo kampuni. Anaanza urafiki na msichana mwingine pale, that lady anafurushwa kwa hiyo. He just had bad energy. And that is the kind of energy Cherargei has in politics. Akianza tu kufungua mdomo kukutetea, wewe ni one term ama half term ama you are a candidate for impeachment or you're well on your way home. That is what happens. So that is a bad omen in politics. Never ever in politics should you wake up and Cherargei anakutetea. Wewe kuisha. But the beauty of all this is that much as Kindiki might be betrayed or not, it's inconsequential. At the end of the day, it's inconsequential. Hata afai akasirike sababu if Ruto retains him as his deputy na waende kwa debe hivyo pamoja, it's set on stone. Huyu akichukua kiapo, huyu anachukua kiapo. What will happen? Wanaenda one term. So whether Kindiki is the deputy ama amewekwa kando, the moral of the story is that wanaenda one term. In fact, it will be so embarrassing. Heri Kindiki akiwekwa kando, Ruto anguke, anaweza jipiga kifua aseme it's because walinitoa. Whoever will be proposed by ODM to go in and replace Kindiki, and like I said, we know it will happen sababu yule jamaa wa Nux ametetea Kindiki, that fellow atakula aibu mbaya sana because they'll be nowhere in the matrix. Ulifikiria ati mumepanga mtaingia 2027 as deputy, ndo 2032 mko na system muchukue uongozi. Kumbe hiyo 2027 mnarudi nyumbani, mnaenda Kitale ama wherever it is you came from, pale nyuma ya ID. It will be a great shame. I cannot wait for it. Either itakuwa Wanga, hata mulete sijui nani, hata huyo Oburu youth leader. It is one term, it is set on stone. Anywho, exhibit 2. We all know Oburu is a very crafty fellow, and we can now all finally appreciate where Raila got his cheekiness from. This guy literally waited for Kindiki to be sent to Tanzania for Suluhu's swearing in. Then he had a sit-down interview with Nation where he gave Ruto the ultimatum that in 2027, if he doesn't hand over the DP seat, it'll be the end of broad-based. Let's check out this recap of the cover of the Daily Nation, and I quote, "DP or nothing." The subtext reads, "Bombshell, ODM interim leader Oburu Odinga has drawn a bold red line in Kenya's post-Raila Odinga politics, declaring that the party will not settle for anything less than the deputy president's seat in 2027. For both President William Ruto and the united opposition, this proposition comes with some tough and consequential political arithmetic." So if we do the math, Cherargei is defending Kindiki, Oburu is demanding the seat of deputy, William Ruto goes to attend the ODM at 20 celebrations as a founding member, amepiga ile yellow yake, kofia ni ile orange ya ODM. What does that tell Kithure Kindiki? He will probably see out his time till 2027, but Ruto will go to the ballot with somebody else. Nataka kufanyiwa vile Saitoti alifanyiwa. But the good thing is that in every dark story, or cloud for that matter, there must be a silver lining. And part of the things that Kindiki can do today to ensure his longevity in politics, number 1 is beginning early campaigns through proxies. If Kindiki knew the power he has, he would not be a time waster. Ruto alikuwa anatumia hiyo pesa ya office of the deputy president, anahonga huyu mbunge, sijui alijengea kule nyumba, sijui nini. He was making friends left, right, center. Kindiki should use that office to do the same. Start lobbying leaders, launch a proxy party through those leaders that you have befriended, waanze ile kelele ya no Kindiki, no Ruto. No Kindiki, no Ruto. Unajua jamaa amesumbua Rigathi sana na wananchi. It is high time mtu amsumbue. He cannot be king in his household. He cannot be king ya kusumbua watu in Kenya, king of his household. Hakuna mtu anamsumbua. Somebody must retaliate. Kindiki must be the checks and balances from within government because his own political career is on the lifeline. What is stopping him from doing it? What does he have to lose at this juncture? Anza hiyo kelele, no Kindiki, no Ruto. Ongeze hiyo pressure. Now that aside, let's see what Kenyans on X had to say in response to Cherargei's comments, and I quote, Henry Atemi said, in fact, a clever person who understands politics by now should be knowing that ODM is just being used as a bridge for 2027. Thereafter, power will be handed back to the Murima people in 2032. First of all, I don't even agree with this Henry guy because you're talking about 2032. Hii serikali. Sioni. Simon Maina said, mtu akona akili ODM ni Sifuna peke yake. The rest have been pocketed by Ruto. Do you see how they are singing two-term like fools? Ruto atawapanga. Na ameongeza picha hapa, which is basically giving the definition of the word idiot. And it says, number 1, idiot is a person of low intelligence. 2, idiot is a member of UDA. Or 3, any person who believes every lie told. Na akaweka example of a sentence pale chini. Dr. William Ruto has been lying to idiots before and after elections. Basweti said, Ruto alijam after Oburu kutupa keki yake. He has declined to release his battalion kidogo kidogo. Sudi ataanza kuattack pia. To be honest though, Ruto is not convinced of Luo Nyanza's support after the shenanigans he saw in Mombasa the last 3 days. He's trying to reshuffle his cards again. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do my best to read them and to give you a response. And with that, here are today's ads of the day. If you're in need of office petitioning or home interior works, i.e. kitchen cabinets, modern media walls, wall decoration, wainscoting, wardrobes, tiles, bathrooms, window blinds, gypsum and so on, reach out to Suima's Interiors at 07170 443 or info@suimas.co.ke and they'll get all your needs sorted out. Whatever it may be, all interior works. These guys are the best at it.
Gikomba Pure app. Download today from the App Store and Play Store. Register by creating an account with your username, email, phone number and add your password of choice. Upload your products and start selling or buying seamlessly. Gikomba Pure app. A new digital market.
Now, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.